Do you want a copy of Palworld for free? I'm giving away a free copy to one of my 2,500 subscribers once I hit 2,500, and I will message them directly. So subscribe now for your chance. And you will be outside on the other side of the barrier. You'll see the barrier will still stay there, which is how you know the glitch worked. What's going on, YouTube? I got another video for you guys today. In this video, I'm going to show you 3 dungeon glitches that you definitely want to take advantage of. Alright, so what you're going to want to do is find your dungeon that you want to clear. Any dungeon works. You also need to make sure that you bring a flyer of some sort. So you bring a flyer of some sort, you enter the dungeon, and once you enter, just clear everything surrounding you so that nothing's attacking you while you're trying to do the glitch. And essentially what we're going to do here is we're going to mesh into the wall, and we're going to be able to clear the boss from the outside. So what you're going to do is climb this wall right here, like so. You see, I forgot to take out your PAL, so a reminder to everyone, make sure your PAL is out when you're doing this. But you climb the wall like so. Then you're going to click 4 on your keyboard, and you're going to click pet your flyer, and then you're going to ride your flyer. And just like that, look at this, you will be outside in the mesh. From here it's pretty straightforward, but if you were here to clear, even if you wanted to catch daydreams, for example, you could go ahead and do that. And I mean, I think the first flyer is unlocked at level 12 or 13, I believe. That's the Nightwing, so you can actually come here with a Nightwing and tame these from the outside. So you can actually throw spheres through, you can actually shoot things through the wall. It's really neat. So any dungeon you can clear, and I'm going to show you a couple of other ones, but this is the first one here. So what you're going to want to do is make your way to the boss area, because we're here for that juicy loot. Try to stay above that mesh area. You see like the ground on the outside, otherwise you'll end up like me. As you can see, I have 3 on, so my pals are spawning 3 times as much, and this was because I just wanted to tame up a bunch of snapdragons. But anyways, you can just shoot your rockets from the outside, kill the bosses, and yeah, after this we're gonna go inside and get all that juicy loot. One thing I should actually mention quickly is that on the right hand side of the boss, there's a lot less places to glitch on. You'll see what I'm talking about in a sec. But basically, as soon as you see the boss room, make sure if you're facing the entrance that you're on the right hand side. I'll just quickly get off my mount now and shoot them to show you guys that it is possible to shoot through these walls. And then once you're finished, you just hop back on your flyer and then make your way up to the wall. And you're just going to hold F against this wall here, and you'll just parachute right back in. Right? Alright. I thought this was the most insane part of the glitch, is you can just put yourself right back out of the mesh. But yeah, so then after that, you're going to pick up all that juicy loot, but this isn't the actual loot. The loot is ahead with these 2 storage crates. And yeah, the cool part about this glitch is you can actually just go boss to boss to boss to boss, like dungeons, and clear them all out one by one. You can see there we got some skill fruits and stuff to help our pals, and we also got some schematics. Alright guys, so we're at a different dungeon now, and this glitch is similar to the other glitch, but this is a glitch in case you don't want to actually fight the boss, like if you're doing like a higher end, like level 43 dungeon or something like that, and you just want to sneak by, grab the loot. And there's actually a way to do this where you don't have to fight the boss. This could also be if you were on that Nightwing and you were level 13, you wouldn't want to sit there and shoot arrows at a level 43. You just want to get in, grab the loot, and so on and so forth. I also quickly wanted to just say that if you are doing the first glitch, then you would have to do the second glitch, which is the glitch we're doing now, at a different cave. You can only do 1 glitch per cave, but keep in mind that these dungeons respawn between half an hour to an hour and a half. So since there's 128 or something dungeons, you can actually just go dungeon to dungeon to dungeon. Alright, so the glitch starts off the same. As you can see in the background, I did the same thing. I got out of the mesh, and we're just looking for the boss room now, and that is where this second glitch changes from the first glitch. Alright guys, so once you've located the end of the boss, you can see the tree. That's how you know where the end of the boss is. You're going to do the same thing. You're going to come out of the mesh. But this time you're just going to sneak around the boss because we don't want to kill the boss. We just want that loot. So we're going to go ahead and sneak past the boss. Just check a couple of times. Make sure there's nobody there. And you're going to actually throw out your pal. Climb up onto the wall. Pet the pal. And then ride the pal, and you will be outside on the other side of the barrier. You'll see the barrier will still stay there, which is how you know the glitch worked. I mean, either way, if you're getting across, you know the glitch worked. But yeah, then we can get all this free loot. And yeah, those are the two ways that you can do this glitch. Now I'm just gonna show you a higher level area, so like one of the dungeons in the latest game possible, just to show you that it works for every dungeon. Alright guys, so in order to find a more difficult dungeon, I went to palworld.gg/map, and here you can see all of the dungeons on the map, but it gets better than this. We're going to actually take off everything except for the dungeons. So now we can actually see all of the dungeons, and I was close. There's actually 124. I thought there was 128. But anyways, the dungeon that we are going to go to is here by the Snapdragon, and I know that there's actually a respawn point right here. So we can actually just go here and go straight over to the edge. So let's do that now. Alright, so thanks to our handy dandy map, here we are. We've spawned at the spawn point, and we're just going to make our way over now to that dungeon. So let's do that. We'll fly over, make our way to the dungeon, and we're going to do the exact same thing, except this time when we enter, it's not going to be the same because there's no longer level 6 guys now, right? There's level 37 Mosandras. So this was a little bit tricky for me, but I mean my settings are a little bit maxed out, so I can just take them out real quick. If you can't, I suggest bringing in like either if you've done the glitch for Zoe and the Griswold, I would suggest bringing that. But if you have anything that can tank them, would be good too, because then you can just walk up the wall, and once you're out of the mesh, they can't hit you anymore. But anyways, I'm going to skip through this to the actual boss because we've already seen all this before. Alright, so we're here, and I was actually really excited to see Digtoises because I don't have them yet in my base. So I'm going to go ahead and just shoot up these Digtoises, and as you can see, like, this is the problem with the higher dungeons, is like you do like literally no damage. So I had to actually come off my tame, and I was shooting them with assault rifles, but the same problem, like you don't really do that much damage. So of course we take out our handy dandy rocket them up, and just to show you showcase, you can actually still just tame them from outside. I missed a couple of times, as you can see there, but yeah, you can actually just tame them. So I got myself a few Digtoises on the way. Win for me. And once we kill all or tame all of the Digtoises, let's go get that juicy loot. Yeah, so everything's gone now. We can go ahead, get our juicy loot. I want to see actually if we're going to be able to get a legendary schematic on our first try on the harder ones. So let's see here. Let's see what we get. We got the... Anyways guys, this is going to wrap up the video. I hope you guys enjoyed these glitches. We're actually now only 360 subs away from the free Palworld, so subscribe!